We've witnessed the entertainment industry over the last several decades essentially take any and every franchise they can and bastardize it, destroy it, to the point where they've been desperately searching for more built-in fan bases in different franchises across different mediums that they can take advantage of. And it seems like we've seen a shift towards video game franchises over the last few years, with some working out better than others, certainly. Well, another one just opened at the box office, a Borderlands movie that from first sight, from the first trailer we saw, from the casting announcements, people weren't sure how this was going to work out, and as of right now, it looks like it's a complete and total disaster already. The Borderlands movie is absolutely hated by everyone, and usually when you say everyone, it's a little bit hyperbolic. In this case, not so much. The Borderlands movie debuts with a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it stayed at 0 for quite some time until actually Grace Randolph is the one who put in a positive review to kick it all the way up to 4%. Funny enough, everybody else hated it. Grace Randolph apparently had a good time with it. As we speak, right now, it's sitting there at a 5%. 5% from all critics. It gets more interesting when you look at the all audience. The top critics, 0%, all critics, 5%. But look at that all audience score, a 32%. When you look at the people that actually went out to give this thing a chance, despite how bad it looked, even they are coming back with very, very pessimistic feelings about this complete pile of shit. And it's what we've heard of a lot of things that Hollywood's attempted to adapt, that it doesn't really vibe with the original creation. Do the characters that you recognize from the game actually come through, their personalities, their actions? Not exactly. And when you look at the box office numbers, somehow it's even more pathetic. Borderlands, deadly early box office results for the Eli Roth adaptation. And, you know, I like Cate Blanchett as an actress in some things. I don't know if 55-year-old Cate Blanchett should be playing a character who's supposed to be in her early to mid-20s during the game. That really doesn't make any sense. Same with Jamie Lee Curtis's character. Should be much younger as well. Not sure why they chose these people. Eli Roth's pricey adaptation of the video game franchise Borderlands only earned just over $1 million in its Thursday previews. And yes, $1.3 million on the opening night for Borderlands. That is horrifically, pathetically bad. That puts it on pace to probably have somewhere between a $10 to $15 million opening weekend. Considering this thing cost $120 million to make, let alone whatever it costs for advertising, that is not good news. That, in fact, spells complete and total disaster already. And I don't think word of mouth is going to be very great for this thing. And you would think that at some point in time, at some point, people in Hollywood would say, you know what? If we're buying the rights to make these adaptations with a built-in audience, a built-in fan base, just like we saw for something like, I don't know, Rings of Power, just like we saw for something like the Halo series, you'd think that you do everything in your power to make those the people you win over first. The people who, if you make it feel like what they are used to, they're going to be the first ones to wholeheartedly support that thing. That's why you bought the rights to it. That's why you made that movie, for that built-in fan base. But unfortunately, that's not what we see. Instead, they decide to piss off the fan base. They decide to piss off the people who you should be catering to, and instead cater to a different audience. Well, neither that audience they're searching for nor the fans think that this is any good, and right now it looks like a complete and total disaster. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Certainly, you're always going to take critic reviews with a grain of salt. I've seen some movies that I absolutely love that the critics despised, but when, you got the all audience score sitting there at 32%, the critic score sitting at a 5%, does not bode well for this movie going forward. Let me know your thoughts. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.